Why is Roblox the new cultural center for Gen Z and Gen Alpha? Let's go through the presentation that I made from Roblox because it'll really give us a lot of information as to what is going on with Roblox, why is it the future of everything, and why it's important for you to understand what is happening on Roblox. I know it's 2026, okay? But this is 2025, and I was like, let me share this because it's still really valuable. So Roblox has about 50 million daily searches, 1 trillion views, and it reveals so much about the future of engagement for content. Last year, in 2025, the digital culture became the primary driver of physical reality. People didn't consume the content, they lived it and created and connected to it. Roblox has over 151 million daily active users. That is huge. That is like a small country. And they had 88.7 billion hours engaged. That is a lot of time that people are spending on Roblox. And they had 274 million daily avatar updates. So this is where you update your avatar, you add different hair, or you add in different movements. Every single day, the avatars are being updated. Kind of like they're human a little bit. We'll talk about that. So Roblox content hit 1 trillion all-time views on YouTube. A lot of videos on Roblox go on YouTube. And a lot of the views you see on YouTube are because of Roblox videos. 1 trillion views on YouTube. This is a scale of the new third place. This is where young people, especially Gen Z and Gen Alpha specifically, are spending so much time on Roblox. And why is it the virtual third place? So what is a third place? A third place is basically a space where it's not home and it's not work or school. It is a place of a third neutral place where people are hanging out. So in the real world, it could be a park, it could be the library, it could be a cafe, it could be all these spaces, but Roblox is a third place virtually. So Roblox is a central hub for kids. I don't know if you've ever seen these videos on TikTok where a mom takes the Roblox away from the kid. The kid is crying in the corner, like, what the heck? Mom, I hate you, blah, blah, blah. She's just so sad because of it. It's because this is their third place after school. And not at home. Roblox is their third place. This is their playground that they get to play in. 1 out of every 5 game-related videos on TikTok are because of Roblox. So Roblox content on TikTok is huge. So this is where I tell students, maybe you should make a video on Roblox. Like I made a video on Roblox on Podcast, one of the games called Podcast. And I'm going to make a whole podcast on there. And I'm going to talk about whatever I want to talk about. But I'm going to screen grab that and then I'm going to put that on short form because 1 out of every 5 videos on gaming videos is a Roblox video on TikTok. So that means that Switch and PlayStation and Fortnite, out of all those videos, 1 out of every 5 of those is Roblox. So this is a huge number. They had 45 million concurrent users played simultaneously on a Saturday. This is huge. 45 million people live were playing on these platforms. So this isn't just some little game your little cousin's playing on their phone. Roblox is huge and we need to pay attention to it. So here's what a lot of users are searching for, because this is really important for Roblox and understanding how kids are playing. So Gen Z, and they're mentioning Gen Alpha because technically they're not supposed to survey Gen Alpha because they're too little. But Gen Alpha as well, they have shifted towards active participation where users are searching for feelings and aesthetics. When you're searching a feeling or you're searching an aesthetic. So Y2K is an aesthetic, Hello Kitty technically is an aesthetic, K-pop Demon Hunters, 6'7", anime videos, horror and roleplay are the biggest search on Roblox, which means kids and people who are playing on Roblox, they want to do roleplay or horror or Y2K or anime videos. So this is important because if you make a game, think of it maybe leaning towards roleplay might be such a great option. Because I know there's a game on Roblox where you roleplay working in a hospital. And I was in there and I was a nurse and it was a lot. I had to give people medicine and I had to give them like a mask and all and take their vitals and all this stuff. And people play this game. And I was just a bare minimum player on this game. But again, you have to look at the future, and role play is huge, especially from an anthropological perspective. Let's talk about it from an anthropological perspective. Role play is huge because this is where humans are playing. This is how you learn, right? When you're a kid, this is how you learn. Let's play house. Let's play cops and robbers, things like that. Now that's being transmitted into Roblox. Okay, so now the biggest games on Roblox. Brookhaven, Grow a Garden, which is huge. I don't know if This is why they had so many people. So let's go back to this slide here. Why they had 45 million users on a single Saturday in August was because of Grow a Garden, because it was so huge. 21.6 million users on that game. And then Steal a Brain Rot. This one is really fun. I don't know if you ever played Steal a Brain Rot, but it's a really fun game to learn about memes. I know there's another one about memes too, but this one's a really fun game. So I tell my students every single day, try to play a new Roblox game. Try to understand what's happening, because this is where the future is going. This is full participation, full content creation, play Roblox, and you're going to understand the future. Geographically, what are their interests? So in Germany, you have emergency services and role play. In Brazil, soccer. Japan, anime. Indonesia, it's wall hop. I don't know if you guys ever played wall hop. It's pretty fun. That's a good game too. And then Thailand, it's Festival of Lights is what people are playing on Roblox. So next, all right, this is a really, really good slide because we have to understand what kind of devices people are using to play Roblox. Most people will play Roblox on their phone. So this is how they use their phone to play Roblox. Quick, intense fixes. That's horror, escape, or Obi. Then if they want to go a little deeper, they'll play on their iPads or their tablets. And it's Build a Plane or Dress to Impress. I play Dress to Impress on my iPad. I cannot do it on my phone. It's too small. I need to see the cute dresses and the cute fits, right? So the iPad is more for creative canvas. So when you're hanging out, instead of watching Netflix or while you're watching Netflix, you are on these games and playing. Then the next section is big screen competition for any gaming consoles. So that's Sonic, football, basketball. So people are playing on their gaming consoles, and then they're also playing on their computers. And this is deep immersion and complexity. This is more complex games like RPG games, Anime Vanguards, those games, they'll play on their computers. And then you also have VR, which is a little bit smaller. So understand that Roblox isn't just some game you play on your phone. It's not some, oh, let me just pull out my phone. It's an ecosystem around different platforms that you're using. So your phone is for one thing, your iPad's for another, your gaming console is for another, your computer's for another, and then VR is the last one there. So this is why Roblox is so powerful. This is why Roblox is so important, because this is a future of content creation for Gen Alpha, Gen Z, especially Gen Alpha, is understanding how they play on Roblox. Because this is the future. When you're building an app, when you're creating something, think about how a person's going to watch it on their iPad, how they're going to watch it on their phone, how they're going to play on their console, how they're going to play on their computer, different things. So this one's one of my favorite slides because it talks about how Gen Z users are 6.3% more likely to say that their avatar expresses who they are. So they're more me than posting photos on social media. That's why I say social media is dead. There is no social media anymore because nobody's posting their photos. They feel more connected to their Roblox avatar than they do posting pictures on social media. That is why it's such an important component here to understand Roblox and understand that when you're building an avatar and you have different hair, different, emotes, things like that, people they want to express themselves. So if you make hair, if you make clothes, this is a really great space for you to understand that you continue to do this because people want to express themselves through their avatar. This slide is the reason why I bought myself an avatar on Roblox and I wanted a cute little avatar. So 40% express creativity, 38% are trying a new identity, and 30% match their mood. 37% matches their mood. So people are expressing themselves through their avatars. And that is so interesting because they're not doing it through social media. Only 8% post photos, 51% are posting their Roblox. It's safer, right? It's more anonymous. It's not like people are seeing you. So you get to express yourself through your avatar. Okay, so 84% say that their physical style is influenced by their digital self. So they're really connected to their avatars. 87% feel more comfortable expressing themselves in real life after experiencing it in immersive spaces. So they feel more comfortable in their own bodies after playing Roblox. I love Dress to Impress. That's one of my favorite games. And I think I feel a lot more confident in trying fun clothes because of Dress to Impress. So imagine how other people feel as well by things like that. Your avatars are so important. So if you want to make clothes for your avatars, for other people's avatars, do it. 88% use digital fashion as preview tool before buying physical clothing. So they're trying out these physical styles, these styles on Roblox before they try stuff out. I love flowy clothes. And I think that Dress to Impress really, really got me to buy more like tulle skirts and cute little things because of playing Dress to Impress and then doing it in real life. 64% are likely to consider a brand in real life after wearing them virtually. If you are a brand that has clothing, you need to start making some clothes on Roblox, But the point is understand why people are using it. It's not just, commerce, capitalism. It's about how does your clothes help people express themselves? Because if we go back here, the avatar is about creativity. It's about identity and mood. It's not just about selling stuff. There's a commerce funnel where if you receive a digital item, you are more likely to purchase it in a physical store. People are actually it's starting to really resonate with them before. Think of it like trying something out, or like a video game teaches you real life skills. It's the same thing. If you have a product, if you have anything, you can try it out on Roblox first before you try it out in real life. It's like a free sample, but on Roblox. This is really fun because I never knew how important emotes were, or like the dances and things like that. But this is really important because users are purchasing personality, not just aesthetics. It's not about aesthetics. It's about dancing, and they want to express their avatar. They want their avatar to be able to express itself. So 73% want a full range of emotions: laughing, cheering, smiling. 61% want say dance options are key to feeling fully represented, and 48% use emotes specifically to entertain others. So there's literally a game on Roblox where you dance, and then it has different dance moves, and those are really fun. I made a music video in that game once, because you can also learn these dances in real life. So again, it's like practice. You're practicing in a digital space so that you can try it in real life. 26, it's about imagination. So the future is new avatar movements. Makeup updates will further blur the line between physical and digital. And then they are wanting to immerse themselves in 3D worlds to keep building this third space. So Roblox users showed up in great numbers than ever before, making Roblox an epicenter of the next generation culture. If you want to learn the future of content creation, if you want to understand the future of Gen Alpha, and you want to understand just media theory in general, understanding why it's so important. If you ever study media theory in college or even in high school, whenever you study media theory, I don't know if you ever study Marshall McLuhan when he talks about the global village. Roblox is the global village. That is the global village. And eventually the kids who play on Roblox they're going to want more from other apps. They're going to want more than just being a watcher. They want to be an engager. They want to be a participant. And it's really important to understand the future is you have to give them full participation. If you don't, they're not going to be on your app, because Roblox is really giving them that. Now you understand a little bit more about Roblox. Now here's your assignment. This is your assignment for the week. Go play some Roblox. One game a day, something new. Just play for 10 minutes. Play one new game a day, and then come back and tell me what you played.